it's declassified. It does. I mean, I'll never forget. I keep going back to this. 2 years ago, Ron Paul's running for president. He just started a year and a half ago, whatever. CNN and other channels saying Ron Paul's crazy. He believes in something called the NAPTA Superhighway and a Trans-Texas Corridor. And I remember him laughing at Ron Paul on CNN, and somebody put a compilation video together of CNN, Fox, CNBC saying he was crazy. I live in Texas with the NAFTA Highway Trans-Texas Corridor billboards up and it being announced. And I'd go to movies and they have trailers at the start paid for by the government about the NAFTA Superhighway. I mean, this is some type of psych warfare game they play. Like I had Psychology Today call me, and it was like, so you believe there's a Bilderberg group? And I was like, well, no. I mean, you know one exists, right? And the psychiatrist would just kind of go, the psychologist, writing for him would just go, please continue. And I'd say, no, wait a minute. Let's not play these little high and mighty God games where you just say, now you think that exists? And he go, well, let me ask you another. Are they coming to get you? See, it's all about how I'm this paranoid. Meanwhile, foreign banks openly have hijacked us, sucking us dry. They're openly announcing world government. And it's like the general public that's committed to the lie. For decades, they said none of this existed. So even as this is being announced it exists and is happening, they can't go back and say they were conned and lied to. They have to say. In fact, I have a lot of fake conservatives call me and email me, and I hear it on talk radio, that WMDs were found in Iraq, that he did have nukes. I mean, or that they didn't torture. You know, it's just I'm more and more realizing, Sam, they are the crazy people. We are the normal people. Go ahead.
Well, I completely agree with you, Alex. And just think about, I mean, if the writer who admitted that Bilderberg exists, most likely 5-6 years ago, would have even denied that Bilderberg even exists. I would have called us crazy just for thinking that it exists. So, I mean, in a way, you can look at it positively. We are making progress. At least it has come out now. Nobody can deny that the Bilderberg...
No, you're right. You're right. They're losing their mind game. And the more they say, no, Judicial Watch doesn't have those documents, the more they say that the best-selling book for a year was The Late Great USA that we sell at Infowars.com by Dr. Jerome Corsi that has those documents, that Endgame, #1 on Amazon.com film. The more they deny, the more it gets that they're a bunch of liars. Go ahead.
Yeah, and anybody doubts anything that I'm reading from here, this pamphlet that I got.
Keep going. I apologize for again, recap what you're reading from, where you're at, what you're covering.
Yeah, well, when we met the reporter yesterday, he gave us the schedule of events for the whole thing, but actually it's available online as well. If you go to the article that's posted on Prison Planet or Infowars, at the bottom there is a link to a PDF file, which is the same thing that I have. So if you doubt what I'm reading you, that there is luncheons entitled Towards Global Governance, etc., you can go check it out. That's that link, the PDF file online. It's their own document.
Absolutely. And you were getting into that last point about how they're saying, oh, what should the role be? Can central banks go too far? Or, oh, we can't have nation states. You have the premier running around. We can't have nation states dictating the global policy. And then they have a conference called Global Governance. Continue.
Right. I mean, the title is the required joint action between North American central banks. In other words, it's not an option anymore. North American central banks need to be unified and all be playing off of the same playbook. So there needs to be a unification of central banks in North America. It's required. It's not an option.
Tell me about the security for this event.
Well, yesterday, like I said, yesterday was a beautiful day. There was at least 100 protesters outside, and there was quite a long line of police officers out in front. Today, however, in Montreal, it's a miserable day. It's raining hard, and there's nobody here. So like I said, I was able to walk right up into the Hilton, where yesterday there was a huge line of police. I was just able to walk right in, and I'm sitting here right just a few, maybe 10, 20 feet from the conference center. So I'm seeing conference attendees walk past me this whole time. Before I was waiting for your phone call so I could get on, I was trying to listen in on any conversation, see if I could hear anything, but unfortunately, it wasn't far. But like
you could try to waltz into the conference, Again, they have the secret Bilderberg where they decide what they're going to do. Then they have these regional in the U.S., Canada, Europe, England, Japan. They admit this. Regional systems that are run by the key Bilderberg group people, and then it fans out into the larger pyramidal power structure. They go out and then implement the program.
And in the pamphlet at the beginning, you've got messages from the Premier of Quebec, the Prime Minister of Canada, the Mayor of Montreal, the Prime Minister of Canada, Stephen Harper. He says in his own little intro to the meeting, says, as suggested by this year's theme, adapting to a new world order, preparing ourselves for the future is a task no country can assume alone in isolation from the global community, and I commend you for your dedication to this task. In other words, Stephen Harper, our own Prime Minister here in Canada, is saying, I commend you for the task of working towards the New World Order.
Yeah, he's on record in the press groveling to the meeting. Now, I've read that at some of these meetings, they allow a little bit of kept press or domesticated press. Is there any press inside the main conference, or is this quasi-secret?
I haven't seen any here today, but like I said, we had a good interview with the reporter yesterday. I actually sent it to Rob D. I was hoping he could embed it in the article that you posted on Prison Planet. He could go back into my email and update.
Yeah, what time did you send that? And we'll send it to Kurt Nimmo and Steve Watson. Paul's on vacation right now.
Okay, yeah, it's in the email that I sent you where they actually got the article from. I added a little link to it to video. That was us outside interviewing a reporter. And actually,
I wonder why they didn't put the video in the article.
And he might have missed it. It was right at the beginning of the email I sent him. But, yeah, so we actually did meet with a reporter who had been inside. He was working for a financial and investment magazine. So he was given media credentials. He was allowed inside. So we had a long discussion with him. He was the one who actually told us that they were going to be discussing the North American Union on Wednesday. So there is media presence here. Like I said, the Dominic Strauss-Kahn, head of the IMF, he's all over the media up here, and the big soundbite that everybody's talking about from him yesterday is the one where he says that there's only a single system of a single financial system worldwide, and any national regulation doesn't make any sense. That's his big soundbite from yesterday that the media is talking.
They can't allow the people to ever get back control of their governments and then shield their nation from the outside corporate looters.
Heaven forbid that people actually take control from the corporate oligarchy.
God forbid. Well, sir, folks can visit, of course, Montreal, 911truth.org. The photos and videos, please get those up on YouTube as quickly as possible. And you had offered, and that's very exciting, to send us any of that footage you'd like to be in the new Obama film that is just unbelievably powerful. I'm going to go ahead and probably release it now on October 1st instead of July or September because I need more time to make it just incredibly powerful. But I really appreciate you. And Sam, anything else you'd like to add?
No, just on Montreal, 911truth.org. Yeah, you can read all about this. And it's our Truth Blast 09. The summer we're hitting the streets. And it's going to be very active this summer in Montreal. And this is a part of it. And I wish you the best of luck, Alex, with your money bomb. I've been listening to you for years. I'm a huge fan. You're one of the only people out there that I trust to deliver me the news. And I wish you all the best, sir.
Well, God bless you, Sam Labrier, and God bless you for being there covering this event. It ends, on the 11th? So it ends on Thursday, correct?
Yes, Thursday, with the final luncheon being the one discussing the required joint action between North American central banks. That is the last one. Well,
people need to come out there. They need to come out and support you. So give folks the address again so they can come out tomorrow when the rain subsides and have more people infiltrate with cameras, more people infiltrate this event with the citizen media so we can find out what these vicious corporate snakes are doing in their buying and selling your leaders.
Yes, it's at 900 de la Gauchetière West, corner Mansfield in downtown Montreal. It's at the Hilton Bonaventure Hotel. And hopefully the rain will subside tomorrow, and we can have all the info warriors in Montreal come out and fight the New World Order.
All right. God bless you, my friend. We will talk to you again with a quick update tomorrow and then again on Thursday, okay?
Okay, Alex. Take care.
Thank you for taking liberty in your own hands. Thank you for standing up. Another great example.